here on this Monday of Talk Pittsburgh.
I know, and I think you sound like that because you're like me, and it was such a busy weekend. I mean, I think it's that way for everyone right now because you're running around, you're shopping, the stores are crowded, different parties.
It's the hustle and bustle.
It is.
Yeah, and we're gonna eat and snack in just a bit and tell you why we have this delicious food here from Eaton Park in just a few minutes. But we want to tell you, we got a lot coming up today on this Monday edition of Talk Pittsburgh. In fact, I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic. I'm a little excited because the one and only Danica McKellar is going to be talking with us in just a bit.
Absolutely. And you know her from playing Winnie Cooper on The Wonder Years, but she's a woman of many talents. She's also a skilled writer.
Yep.
She's a math whiz. And so we're going to be talking to her all about it and her upcoming holiday movie, which is so exciting. She wrote the movie.
It's really neat. We're going to get all the scoop on that. And while we're talking celebrities, can we just go back to Friday? Because if you remember, and so many of you went to see the show, we were so lucky to have Bill Bellamy here with us on Talk Pittsburgh. And Mikey, you guys go way back.
This is not my first rodeo. Like I've interviewed him a couple of times, and he's always so much fun. And one of the things that he had us laughing about on Friday was, I think he challenged us to push-ups. I don't know where this came from, how this happened.
Well, he started saying, you know, I'm in good physical shape, and here's why. And I think part of the thing with comedians is you never know, there's a little bit of truth in everything, but so much of it is shtick.
Right.
And so you don't know what's true, what's not. And he was like, oh, no.
No. We're going to do it.
So we scooted on the floor. He started showing us the proper push-up form. And I got to 2, and then this is my 3rd one, and my whole body started to quiver.
Yeah, I saw you shaking. I was shaking too.
How many did you get in?
Maybe 2.5. I don't know. I was there.
Anyway,
I tried.
If you're wondering why he stays so young and in peak physical performance, it is because he does push-ups on the daily.
Yes.
And trust us, he's not lying.
Yeah.
It's not part of his jokes.
It is not. It is not. That was so much fun, though. I know the holidays, let's just say, they are officially here. And a lot of us are going to be traveling to someone's house, maybe for a party, or maybe you're even staying overnight at someone's house. So there are some etiquette rules. This is from Elle Substack on what to do to make things easier on the host. And I thought that these were really cool. So arrive with calm, not chaos. This time of year, it can be really stressful. So just showing up with a great attitude, it can change a lot.
So not coming in like, I'm so sorry we're late.
Right.
The kids didn't want to come and I couldn't find their jacket and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Which is normally how I barrel through.
Me too. So bring a thoughtful gift. I know oftentimes you think about bringing maybe a bottle of wine. I mean, that's fine, but maybe think about something like their favorite tea or a candle or something creative like that. If you're staying overnight, keep your space together.
Oh,
this
is
something
my biggest thing.
I know. You don't want to throw your stuff all over the place because the host is not your maid.
Well, I think that this is the biggest thing. What gets me are the shoes and the jackets. I know. And when they're all spread out through the house, it can feel like the space looks cluttered and messy.
Like it's closing in on you, yes. Also, this is a good one. Make yourself useful. So just ask, like, hey, is there something that I can help with? And then if they say no, just let it go. Just let it go, because some people are uncomfortable with that.
Well, and for me, it's not about it being uncomfortable. Sometimes, like, especially in the kitchen, I know where everything is.
Right.
I know what the recipe looks like. I know what I'm doing. And as soon as you add one more person in, it feels like there's more chaos instead of less.
Right.
So I'd rather you sit there and have a cup of coffee and watch me work.
Me too. And
that's just how I do.
I just approach it as like, you're a guest in my house. I just want you to have a good time and just relax.
Yeah.
At least that's how I am. Also, don't overstay your welcome. So when it's time to go, if you said you're staying 2 days, after 2 days, I mean, you don't have to go home. You know what they say. You just go someplace else.
Well, didn't we talk about this too? Wasn't this a Talker research poll or study where they looked at how long you overstay your welcome? And it depends on who you are and who you're staying with.
That's very true.
But I think they said 5 days is
5 days is like max.
For most people, you have overstayed, unless you're adult kids staying with your parents.
Oh, I got it.
And then it can be a little bit longer.
Yeah, got it. They have some grace for you.
They do.
And they also mentioned, too, write a thank you note. That goes a long way.
Okay. Yeah. I appreciate that very much. There may be some etiquette that's needed for something else, and this is when it comes to planning your wedding. So you and I both did not have huge wedding parties. We kept things simple, but a lot of people, and I don't know if they're doing it for Instagram or trying to keep up with other people, but they're trying to make these really big, huge, elaborate weddings, and not just the wedding, but everything leading up to it. So there was an article in The Atlantic, and this was from the perspective of a woman, the author of this article, who actually has been in so many weddings. She shared her own experience. She has spent $20,000
for all of these weddings.
Take a listen to what she had to say about this.
I've been a bridesmaid 7 times and have spent almost $20,000 on other people's weddings. A recent report from Zillow found that the average wedding party member spends upwards of $2,000 on one wedding and one bachelor or bachelorette trip. The same study found that nearly half of Gen Z and millennials are sacrificing their housing quality every month to be able to afford to be in someone else's wedding.
Okay, so her name is Annie Joy Williams. She interviewed one person who had racked up so much debt
I know what you're going
to be in
here.
other people's weddings that she could not afford her own. So she and her fiance had to elope and for their own wedding because she could not afford her own wedding. And it does make sense. You know, you think the cost of a bridesmaid dress anywhere from $300 to $500 to $700. Plus you're buying all the accessories. As Annie mentioned in the article, you're also highly encouraged to do the hair and makeup that's provided on the day of the wedding, and then the trips and all the little extras that come in after.
Oh, and don't let it be a destination wedding, because so many people are doing those these days. I tell you, I have her beat. I've been in 8 weddings. I'm retired now. No more. There is one friend, if she does get married, I will be in that wedding. But it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's almost more work than getting married yourself. Yeah.
Well, and as she mentioned, she said it's the little things that'll pop up that you'll get either from the bride or maybe the maid of honor that'll say, hey, I have a really good idea. It's only going to cost you $200. And so you get this text and you're like, okay. But then once you start totaling everything up, you're like, I have spent over $2,000 on this wedding.
Much money. And my thing is, too, it's not just the money. Sometimes when you get a lot of different women together with different personalities, I mean, it could go well, but oftentimes there's some tension there just because everyone doesn't get along with everyone and different friend groups, and so you have to deal with that sometimes.
So what do you think the solution is? Do you think that brides should just narrow it down and have like just their maid of honor and sacrifice maybe this big dream of having a bachelorette party and doing this whole big thing?
I mean, I like that idea, but that's a really tough one because people get mad. People, if they feel that they're close to you or any type of long-term friend, oh, you might not hear the end of that for a very long time.
I like the idea of having a maid of honor and then maybe still doing a bachelorette party. Yeah. And then the cost is very minimal, right?
Yeah, it is. Just think about, I mean, even with me not having bridesmaids, I had a very small wedding. I couldn't invite everyone and people still got mad.
You can't get mad. Don't get mad at the bride.
I know.
She's doing her best.
All right, so let's move on to something else that does its best. Eaton Park. I love Eaton Park. It has such fond memories for me. It's been around since 1949, and it started as the region's very first car hop, very first drive-in. I didn't know that. So in 1986, the Smiley Cookie became a Pittsburgh staple. And so it's really not just about the food.
I know that Eaton Park.
It's about, yes.
I know
you
that
know this one? It's not just about the food. It's about the memories. Wouldn't you agree?
I do think so, yeah.
So Eaton Park, they just dropped their 2025 Wrapped list. And so that's why we have all of this food here, because a lot of these items made that list. So the top order of 2025 was the Super Burger, of which I love. I know their entire menu because this was my very first job at Eaton Park. Yeah.
So this is a play off of Spotify's Wrapped,
exactly.
Right? Okay.
So Super Burger, Turkey Club, and Salad Bar coming in at 3. The top late night order, fried mozzarella sticks, of which we have right here. And I feel like they've gotten bigger over the years. I don't remember them being that large.
Shape. I love it.
Ranch chips and then fried pickles. And then, of course, the top breakfast, the breakfast smile. You can't go wrong with that. Classic.
Those ranch chips are amazing.
Good. And then top sides, ranch,
obviously,
fries, and then soup.
I have said before, no one does ranch like Eaton Park does.
There's something special about it.
There's something
I don't know what they put in that.
I could probably rank my top ranch dressing locations. Eaton Park
first,
being one. Monticello's does a really great ranch. That would be number 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop there. Full stop.
Full stop. Eaton Park. Just stop.
Just get your ranch from there. That's it. That's all you need.
All right, so we have Chef Aleka. She is here today. She's going to be showing us how to use cranberries the right way later on in the show. But we thought bring you in because you have some fond memories about Eaton Park yourself.
I do.
Hi.
Tell us about them. On this side.
I know.
I know. It's a little different.
I know.
I was keeping it warm for you over there. It's cozy.
So my nephew has been coming to Pittsburgh since he was really, really little.
Yeah.
So we spent a special day together. And Eaton Park is our first stop. And he calls it the best restaurant in the world.
This reminds me of Elf when he takes his date to get the world's best cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Because he gets the cookie.
Right.
And he really likes it, like the kids menu where he can pick off what he wants.
I'm telling you what, and now I don't know, so Eaton Park, please don't get mad at me, but Rocco thinks that their mac and cheese is the best, and I'm almost sure it's Kraft. I don't know, but if I make it at home, it is not nearly as good. But if we go to Eaton Park, he's like, it's the best mac and cheese. It's literally, I think
It is. And for me, as an adult, I still look forward to the smiley cookie. Like,
you have to.
Yes. I'm like, please, can I have one?
I mean, even though I'm like the bougie chef, I could eat a dozen of these in one sitting. I love the cookies.
While we have you here, we were not planning on saying anything about this, but one of our studio crew members went to the All Clad Festival.
Yes.
You saw Kristen. You were
did.
there on Friday.
I was.
Was that so fun?
It was so much fun.
I said festival. It really is a festival.
It
but
was.
It's a sale.
A little bit overwhelming, but I had a really good time. I was doing my bouche de Noël.
Yay!
Oh, yay. So much fun. Well, thank you for weighing in on this Eaton Park history.
Help yourself.
And
with
food.
mozzarella
I'm going to
stick.
take a mozzarella
Yeah,
stick.
take one of those. They
You
look
need
so
some
good.
fuel to make your pie.
Yes.
Fuel up. Fuel up, Chef Aleka. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, looking for a holiday celebration that's loud, lively, and full of Irish cheer. Find out where you can rock out to Celtic tunes and festive favorites this December.
And she stole our hearts on the Wonder Years, and now she's taking over the worlds of literature and mathematics, too. We're diving into every brilliant corner of Danica McKellar's world. That's next.
Stomach feeling a little queasy, is it? Feels like the least little thing might set it off. Winnie, please. Maybe I should get you something to eat. How about some coleslaw, liver, fried squid? Winnie. Oh, you poor thing, you're not comfy. Let me fix your pillows. Oh, you have a fever, you're burning up. That's okay, I'll help you. Poor baby, now you're cold. Well, here's your blankie.
I love it. If that clip brought back some serious nostalgia, brace yourself because the star you just saw grew up to pull off a real hat trick, performing writing and making math cool.
Let's give 3 big cheers to the one and only Danica McKellar. How cool is this?
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Hey,
taking
how
time.
you doing?
This is really neat. I know that's probably a throwback for you too, watching some of those old
Oh
clips.
yeah, of course. I remember shooting that scene. It was a lot of fun because who gets to like jump on the bed, you know?
Of course. So much fun to watch.
We're really excited to talk with you and hear more about your new movie that comes out on streaming on the 11th, and then it'll be on cable the 13th. Is that right?
On Great American Family Channel, December 13th, which is Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's called Have We Met This Christmas? And it's actually my 12th Christmas movie that I've done, because I did 1 for Lifetime, 7 for Hallmark. This is my 4th for Great American Family Channel, and it's the first Christmas movie that I wrote. So I'm really excited about it. I've always wanted to play a character who got amnesia. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be fun to, like, you know, wake up and have no idea who I was and have to rediscover things. So this movie is about a second chance at love at Christmas time, made possible only because I don't remember my ex-boyfriend, or that I never wanted to see him again.
Oh my gosh.
And then also my character, I'm a property buyer in the midst of buying his family's inn, but I don't remember that. So when I discover that they don't really want to sell, I hatch a plan with them to help save the inn from the big corporation, with no idea that I work for that corporation, that I was heading up the sale.
Oh,
it was so much fun to write, so much fun to shoot. Jesse Hutch there, he did an amazing job. And his character, he wants to tell me who I am, although he is enjoying this, you know, because we fall in love again, right? But the doctor told him that my brain is really tender and sensitive, so no stress at all. So he's caught between trying to do the right thing, but falling in love with me again, and noticing that I'm open and free to fall in love with him, because I don't remember our past or how he left me. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Do you think that the
It's so
amnesia
fun.
thing has anything to do with soap operas? I feel like we all grew up watching soap operas where like at least
Right?
once a year somebody had amnesia.
Right. No, it was so, I don't know what it is, but you're right. All those things implanted in us in our childhood that we get to like live out later.
Right, that's right.
Fun.
Probably what makes adulthood fun.
It really does. Yeah, and so many people know you from your role as Winnie Cooper on the Wonder Years. How has that role influenced how you have chosen the roles that you choose now?
Oh gosh, well here's the thing. So Great American Family Channel is so wholesome and it's family entertainment. Anybody can turn it on and watch it and you end up feeling that sort of warm and fuzzy happiness that comes from Christmas time and knowing that there's going to be a happy ending. And while the Wonder Years didn't necessarily have the happy ending that everybody wanted, it was still that family entertainment that the whole family could watch together. And I really think that's influenced the way I have gravitated towards these roles and a network like Great American Family that it just embodies that. And I love telling stories where there's no real bad guy. So it's not like there's somebody who's got selfish or evil motives. It's just, I lost my memory and I'm earnestly falling in love with my ex-boyfriend without realizing it. And he wants to do the right thing too. And so we get caught up in all sorts of interesting conflict and situations, but with everyone doing their best.
Well, we mentioned that, I mean, that was the first movie that you wrote, which is really cool, but you are a writer in another sense too. With a math degree, you have written a book called I Love You 100. Tell us about this.
Well, I've written 12 books. So isn't this interesting? 12 Christmas movies and 12 math books. And it's been 20 years now that I've been writing these books. They're all at mckellarmath.com. I've got books for ages babies through high school geometry. I took a break from acting right after the Wonder Years, in fact, to get a degree in mathematics. My mission is to make math accessible and fun and take the stress off of it because I want our kids to grow up feeling confident about numbers and themselves and their finances. I Love You 100 is for kindergarten age. It teaches kids how to count to 100. So big numbers are not scary. We're associating them with love. And it's all in the context of the unconditional love between a mom and her son, which is sort of modeled after me and my son, Draco, although he's 15 now, he's much bigger. But every page shows a different situation, whether he doesn't want to take his nap like you just saw, whether he's happy, sad, making a mess, whatever it is, the mom still loves him. I remember when I was 5 years old and I was running down the hall with scissors and my mom stopped me and she yelled at me. And then she took the scissors out of my hand and I remember after she was done yelling, I said, well, can I have a hug? And she was like, of course, I still love you. And so just the importance of kids getting that message from their parents and what that actually looks like. Here's what unconditional love looks like. And with parents being so distracted and busy these days with their phones and like we're all pulled in so many different directions.
Right.
I love that this can be a tool for parents to share with their kids, to bond with them just by sitting and reading together, which is so important. And then also with this message of unconditional love. And it makes a great Christmas present if you have someone in your life with a little one as well.
It really does. And we need some life advice here because I know so many young people and adults are intimidated by math. Do you have any suggestions on how to get people interested in it and loving it as you do?
That's what I do with my books. And if you go to mckellarmath.com, you'll see there's a slider button for all the different ages and what books I recommend for that age. It's about recognizing that math is a language. And if it's not translated properly, it stays foreign, and that's intimidating. But the fact that math can be challenging is part of the gift of math because it strengthens our brains. Doing math is like going to the gym for your brain. And if you're going to the gym, you wouldn't want like light weights that like 1 pound, it's not going to do anything for you. It's when you're struggling, especially kids in school, like struggling with math, trying to figure it out. And if you stick with it and get the help you need, and then you succeed, you've taught yourself that you're stronger and smarter than you thought. And that confidence that comes from feeling smart and capable, that helps you in every area of your life,
It
not
really
just
does.
math. Math just happens to be a good tool for that building of the strength.
Yeah, I always say you can do hard things.
That's right.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
I have one personal
I was
question.
gonna say, adults wanting to like learn math or catch up on math, Math Doesn't Suck, which is the first book that I wrote. That one teaches decimals, fractions, like everyday percent, things like that. Math Doesn't Suck. That's if you're an adult wanting to get better at math, I recommend that one.
You mentioned your son is 15. What I have to know, I'm in this preteen years of like what's on the Christmas wish list. So what do you buy a 15-year-old?
Oh my gosh. Well, let me just tell you something. Well, he likes technology. I mean, like the latest headphones or whatever.
Right.
But he just got his learner's permit to drive, and I am a wreck.
I'm sure.
Like 15. Okay, I'm just telling you, that's what's coming. But he look, I think he's good so far. We've driven a couple parking lots. But oh my goodness. Nothing prepares you for letting your child get in the driver's seat.
No,
my gosh.
no.
I don't know
no
what
way.
else to say.
What was
can't
he thinking
imagine.
about
It's an
you?
interesting adventure.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for taking some time to join us and talk to us about all the things.
Thanks,
My
Danica.
pleasure. It was great talking with both of you guys.
Oh, thanks, Danica. What an honor.
Happy holidays to you.
fun.
Danica's book, I Love You 100, is out now, and her new movie, Have We Met This Christmas, premieres next Saturday, December 13th. We're going to have more information on our website if you want to watch
wonderful.
it.
So much fun. Coming up on Talk Pittsburgh, if your sweet tooth starts jingling as soon as December hits, we've got the perfect treat for you. Learn how to make an apple pie that's pure holiday happiness. That's next.
I'm about to have a dad joke. Are you ready?
I am ready. Yeah.
Cranberries don't get the attention they deserve unless Zombie comes on the radio. It's not good.
Okay.
I don't deserve that laugh.
wasn't
It's
bad.
not. But during the holidays, it's time for those tiny tart fruits to shine.
And we've got the perfect recipes and let them steal the show. Chef Aleka is about to show us how to make a pie that's begging for a spot at your Christmas table. But it's not, it looks like a pie, but it's not a pie. Okay.
No, it's called a Nantucket cranberry pie. I have seen a lot of variations of this. You can make it in a pie pan.
Okay.
But I kind of think outside the box, and I made it in my favorite USA cake pan.
Love that.
So, Mikey, you're just going to spray this pan. A lot of people, all you need is spray. You don't need parchment paper.
So this is my job to spray,
Yeah,
right?
spray.
Okay, I got it.
Can I tell you, I always wonder, especially for recipe calls,
Is that too much? You didn't tell me how much. I'm just, we don't want it to stick.
when a recipe calls for a lot of butter, I always wonder how much spray it needs.
We've got plenty.
That was good enough.
It was good enough? Okay, good.
We're going to have ode to Pam at the end of the day.
I'm glowing.
You're glowing, you are.
What is your secret?
Yes, it's Pam spray.
Thanks to Mikey. Okay, so we sprayed.
And preheat the oven to 350.
Okay.
And when I really like this, it's really one bowl. So, Mikey, in the bottom of the pan, you're going to put cranberries. You can cut them if you want. You could just cut them in half.
Or you can put them whole.
And put them whole. You could put them in a food processor. Then I spent my Thanksgiving in the South. Pecans. Pecans on top of that. Or
Okay.
you could do walnuts. You could do combination.
Okay.
And then on top of that, you're going to put a half a cup of sugar.
Okay.
Heather,
Yeah.
in this bowl, you're going to put the other sugar.
And how much? This looks
This
like a cup?
3/4 of a cup. So it's a cup and a half of sugar total. Then you're going to put, this is 1 1/4 cups of melted unsalted butter in that bowl.
I always have to think about this because 1 cup of butter is 2 sticks.
Yes.
2 sticks.
So this is 1 stick and then a quarter.
Okay.
And melted unsalted.
Unsalted.
And then you're going to put 1 cup of flour
this is
in
1 cup.
here.
Oh, in there, okay.
In there. 1 cup of flour. And Mikey, I want you to measure out a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract.
1/4 teaspoon,
Yes,
okay.
because if you put I put way too much in once and all I could taste was almond.
almond.
That's it. All right, then Heather, the last thing we're gonna put in here
Are the eggs?
Are 2 eggs. So then you bake it at 350 till it looks a little bit bubbly on the top. Mine took about 15 minutes.
Okay, wait, so this goes in here.
Yep, goes in
Okay.
there. Mine took
Yep.
about 15 minutes.
What was the thing that you made? Was it a confluti?
Calfluti.
Was that eggs?
That was eggs too.
So does this wind up being very eggy, kind of like that?
I would say it's richer
Okay.
because of all the butter in it. And all you have to do is pour this mixture over that.
Okay.
So I had some leftovers from my Booster Noel demo that I did for All Clad. So I had some leftover meringue mushrooms that I made. You can take and candy some cranberries if you want.
too.
And then you can add I like some rosemary just for a little bit of green.
Much like you would do cranberry sauce, do these cranberries pop when they bake, or
No.
are they going to stay whole? if
They
you leave them?
stay whole. I'm going to give you guys a little sample of it.
I can't wait.
I
to
love
try it.
this because when you think of cranberries, you think of cranberry sauce and then that's it.
Yeah,
But
no, and this
there's
is
so much
like,
you can do.
It's super. I like it. It's your kids can do it too.
I'll take that.
This almost looks like a custard.
It does look. It's very custardy.
Thank you.
And you're going to think that you did something wrong by looking at it like that. You're like, it needs more of this.
No,
It
looks
needs more of that.
fantastic.
But that is how it looks. And then you bake it 350. Like I said, I did 15 minutes.
Sorry.
But you just really want to make sure the sides are done. And then what I did to unmold it is I waited for about 5 minutes after it came out of the oven.
Okay.
And then I ran a knife around the side. And then I put a plate over it like this, and then I flipped it over, and then I prayed
Okay.
that it would come out.
And it did.
And it did.
And it did.
And it did.
But you can do some parchment paper on the bottom if you're not sure. What do you think?
This is so good.
It's
Yeah,
lovely,
this
and
is
to know
delicious.
it's so simple.
And it's not overly sweet.
No.
No, not at all.
You think with all that sugar in there, it's going to be super
But the
sweet.
tartness
it's,
of the-
You got the fresh cranberries in there.
Last bite.
Good. Get it?
And you got a
Get it?
meringue mushroom in
Yeah.
there, too.
So good.
So good.
All right, thanks, Aleka. This
You're
was
welcome.
delicious. If you'd like to book Chef Aleka for an event, we'll link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
It was a bad movie. Not much. Okay, still coming to show. There's no doubt about it. The holidays are expensive, but Gen Z may have cracked the code on saving and finding unique gifts. Find out what it is after the break.
Even with a deep discount, unique gifts come with a price, and it's usually more than we want to spend.
But apparently a trend from our younger friends is the way to go. I have to tell you already, I'm over budget
Yeah.
and still have
Already?
a ways to go.
Gosh,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
get it,
So
I get it.
I saw this and I thought, okay, you know what? If we can all get on board this trend, this is it.
Yeah.
So the article from the New York Times talked with a bunch of Gen Zers who are thrifting their Christmas gifts. And they started off in this article talking about this report from eBay that said 86% of Gen Z says they're more likely to buy secondhand gifts this year over previous years. For a lot of them, this started as a financial decision. They wanted to cut back on spending. Maybe they didn't want to support big box and this over consumerism kind of thing. I think that there's a lot of different reasons, but finances are obviously one of the top of the reasons. One woman they spoke to said that she went to thrift shops and consignment stores hoping to save money, but fell in love with the hunt and finding the unique gifts. So much so that her entire family fell in love with this. They now do this for their Secret Santa. Like, that's their requirement. The Secret Santa gifts have to come from a secondhand store.
Yeah.
I think there's bragging rights in this too. That
Absolutely.
if you have something from a secondhand store, it is obviously something that no one else can get.
Nope.
It is unique because it's not on the market right now. So if it's a home decor item or holiday decorations that you fell in love with, or you've repurposed something in some way, no one else can get it. So
No.
if you're looking for that, like, oh yeah, no, I know it's great, you can't have it. If you're looking for that gift, go to a local
Go to a
consignment
thrift
shop,
store.
secondhand store, thrift shop, whatever.
Thrifting is my thing. Like, it's my jam. I haven't been in a very long time, but it was something that I did on a regular basis. I got it from my mom. She's a big thrifter. And it is that dopamine hit that you get when you find something that is valuable, that is cute, that is unique, and you're thinking to yourself, especially if it's a designer brand. And it would cost so much more in the store. And like you said, it's probably not available anymore. So you're going to be the only one who has it. It's fantastic.
Okay, so
I love it.
much like there is a good and great Marshalls, like I know,
Oh, yeah.
please hear me out, one of the best Marshalls around is the one in Scott Township. It's on Green Tree Road.
Tree Road.
It is one of the best Marshalls.
So are you talking about the Savvy Fox? Are you about to go to the Savvy Fox?
I'm just saying which thrift shop is the best in our area.
Savvy Fox is fantastic. It's right in that
Yes, I
same
know where-
shopping area.
Yeah. But I also think like there's a Goodwill on Washington Road, or is it 19? I don't know if it's still Washington Road, but it's like right into Peters Township, Cannonsburg, and I feel like that one, every time I'm there, it is busy. Every time I'm there are people dropping off loads of stuff.
You know, also there's another good one, the red, white, and blue.
On
I think it's
51.
Yes.
Yep.
So good.
I want to know, where are we going for our unique gifts this year?
Love it.
Tell me.
All right, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Want a gift that entertains, connects, and lasts well past the holidays? Find out how games can be the ultimate win for everyone on your list.
And your mantle called. It's ready to party this December. Stick around to see how you can turn it into the star of your holiday decorations. We all know how to deck the halls, but when it comes to the mantle, things can get complicated. Do we go classic, glam, or even full-on North Pole?
Luckily, we're taking the guessing game out of your glow-up. Susan Clage has some fun and festive ways to style your mantle like a holiday pro. You're going to get us right here.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yes. Good to see you again. We are decking the mantles
We can tell.
So we have
It's
a
beautiful.
lot to go over here.
Yeah,
so
so-
let's get started.
Yeah, let's start down here. What do you
So
have?
we have rustic. So it's all about Ralph Lauren this year. It's all about the small little bows. It's all about the gingerbread. So we have just little sprinklings of this in like a traditional manner right here for rustic. So we have our little pine tree with our little twinkle lights. We have just a touch of the gingerbread poinsettia. We have our small little bows. We have the caramel bulbs. So it's more like a gingerbread rustic
I'm so
approach.
glad you mentioned that because I've been seeing this Ralph Lauren trend
Yeah, I know.
everywhere.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it just like this nostalgic kind of feel? Classic?
I don't feel like it's a trend. I feel like it's just coming out again.
Yeah.
It's just such a classic look. The plaids are coming, the rustic appeal, but I think it's something Ralph Lauren can't do any wrong
No. Right.
anytime in my life. So I'm glad he's back in a big way this season.
It's a classic,
Yes.
for sure.
And of course, Hanukkah is coming up soon.
Hanukkah, yes.
When does it start? Does it start this upcoming Sunday? Am I right? Am I wrong? But it's coming soon. So if you're still
soon.
trying to decorate your
Yes.
mantle, tell us about
So
what you have here.
beautiful.
This is a traditional look for Hanukkah. So we have the menorah, we have our dreidels in here displayed in the ceramic and blue white pottery. Just honestly, like we talked about before, ladies, do like 1 to 2, 3 color stories in a mantle and go with it. Whatever you have around the house. I did add the greenery again for a little bit more color, but whatever you
really
have,
beautiful.
these twinkle bulbs are in here. I don't know if you can see them very well.
absolutely. So
And
cute.
they're on a remote, so if it's on the mantle, you just get your remote, click it on at night. You don't have to do anything to it, but each one has a battery pack. So I disguise the battery with the ribbon inside.
You just
Love
use
that.
a little bit of blue ribbon
a little
to
bit
add
of
that
blue
touch.
ribbon, yes, so you don't see the battery pack.
How creative. Now, what is a tutu Christmas tree?
Yes.
I'm curious.
So it's actually something I just kind of made up. I saw tutus in a store and I'm like, man, that would be great as garland. So I, you know,
so
instead of
creative.
garland, I wanted to do something a little bit more substantial so it kind of pops. So I added the tutu skirts
What a
from
wonderful-
Amazon. They came in bulk and I cut them in half to create a little bit more length to it, but I just tucked it in the tree.
This to me is fantastic because I really struggled this year with trying to do ribbons.
Yes.
Using ribbon, and I know you can. There's various ways, and
There's-
there's pros.
There's way on TikTok that you can do
Yeah.
it. I'm not a fan of it because I don't have all day
Right.
to do all these ribbons.
great
And you
hack.
see them on TikTok, they have like 100 ribbons.
I love that. Already
That's not for
tied.
me.
Already.
Yes, it's not for me.
Now this is fantastic. This piece right here. I mean, this is really giving classic Christmas. This is
It is
giving
classic.
how I grew up. This is how I remember.
And a lot of
Christmas.
this you said is from
The dollar store. So the only thing I did buy, I bought the grapevine from Amazon. Like, you know, I love a good grapevine.
Yeah.
I bought everything else from the dollar store.
Well,
so
and the grapevine, what you're using underneath, these are investment pieces because you can use this for even your spring mantle when
All
you're
year long.
stacking through. Yeah, you can
I use it
really
for
use
spring, summer, fall,
Yeah.
winter, everything. So I bought the garland and the bulbs, everything from the dollar store, except on the bottom, I did buy that pot from Target, but I use it all year long.
So many good finds at the dollar store. You just have to
Yes.
know how to put them together.
You do,
Yes.
you do. And then, yes, the garland on the bottom from the dollar store, you get just a little wire ring mantle wreath holder
And you can put
just
it right there.
throw it all in.
So
Well done.
fun.
More feeling merry.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So
If you
creative.
want to get more decorating inspiration from Susan, we're going to link you up to her social media. Just head over to our website. I love that we're getting lost behind.
I know,
all of the
just like
decorations
every
over
time.
here. Every time.
All right, coming up next on Talk Pittsburgh, the holidays are getting a high energy Irish twist. Learn all about a Celtic rock Christmas after the break.
This holiday season, forget calm and cozy. Who needs that anyways? Instead, think pints, pipes, and plenty of rock and roll.
That's because a brand new event called A Celtic Rock Christmas is doing a little Irish step over to the south side this Thursday. Marin Patrone is here with all of the merry details. I know you guys every year put on an amazing Irish festival. So tell us how you came up with the idea for the Celtic Rock Christmas.
You know, I was sitting in my living room with my family thinking, I would love to do a fundraiser. for the holidays for the Irish Festival, and we are partnering with the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank, and we're going to be supporting them as well with the collection. And I said, well, what could we do? And I really liked the alliteration of like Celtic Rock Christmas. I couldn't believe nobody had done it before. I Googled it, no one had done it, bought the website, like within 5 minutes, called the bands, called the dance, called my friends with the Jagoff, and they were like, let's do it. They set me up with vellum fermentation, and here we are.
You're a woman on a mission. I wish I could act like that.
So tell us what this festival will entail, what this benefit will entail.
So it's going to be a little bit of ruckus. So
Yeah,
we're going to have
we
a lot
love
of
that.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got the Low King, so you see a little bit later, the Bastard Bearded Irishman, Ally the Piper, Bell School of Irish Dance, Shovelin Academy of Irish Dance. We'll be performing all night long. We'll have great drinks. We'll have specialty Christmas cocktails from Love Katie Distilling. We're going to have a raffle. People could do some Christmas shopping while they're there. Tons of great food. It's going to be really fun. Don't miss it.
Oh, yeah, wouldn't miss it
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, I'll see you there.
And you mentioned that this benefits a really great cause. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So the Pittsburgh Irish Festival is actually under the umbrella of the Irish Partnership of Pittsburgh. And our mission is to preserve and promote the culture here in the area. And we do tons of events throughout the year. We'll go into schools, we'll go into senior centers, put on different kinds of performances. So this fundraiser will support that and the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, who I think, now more than ever needs support. And so we're really excited to do a collection for them as well.
You were like, you know what, Irish Festival, we have a great one. Let's add some more to my
I know.
plate and to everybody else.
Hey, bring it on.
Okay, so we want to hear a little bit, because this is a local band, in addition to Ally the Piper, who is huge on social media right now. You pulled in a lot of great local people. So we are going to listen right now to the Low Kings. Take it away.
49,000 men gone. Gallipoli's what my boys and I saw. Back home in Cork, getting back to my life. What a sad, sore, and dim sad I was to my wife. Ashling, says I'll go out for the night. A pint at the pub, it'll do me up right. Stave off this chill and this feeling of dread. And away with this fog and this haze in my head. Smoke, booze, and cheer greeted me at the door. A Paddy, says I, and belong on the floor. Private Walsh, sounds a voice that's as big as the room. Sergeant Byrne in the flesh was our guide through that doom. Hot choice, says Sergeant, you're drinking tonight. Are you daft or just knocking that back out of spite? Buddy brave on that whiskey, you're risking a fray. Did you kill Paddy Burke near the Dardanelle Bay? Hey, hey, it's Paddy's round. It's cold and it's dark and there's joy we have found. If you fill them up, I'll pass them down. Hey, hey, it's Paddy's round.
Okay, I didn't know this was the collab we needed.
I
Christmas
know.
and Celtic music. This is amazing.
I love that.
Sean, thanks for bringing the sounds here to our studio today. Tell us what makes this all so special, being part of this first of its kind event.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love doing and we love doing shows around the holidays that give back. Yeah. So benefiting the Pittsburgh Irish Festival, benefiting the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank is just awesome to be there.
Yeah, and how's this different than just celebrating St. Patrick's Day, like having this big holiday concert?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Different vibe, I think, you know? There's a little more cheer. It's a little colder, so the kilts are going to be a little more of an issue, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, you're the one that we have to worry
I know,
about. Right?
yes, that's it.
That's right.
They're warm, they're comfy.
Oh, well, you guys are amazing. I was over there, I was stomping my foot
Yes.
and getting into the groove of things.
And all for a good cause,
Yes.
too. Thank you for coming in, for playing for us today.
Thank you so much.
You got to come check it out.
Yeah, Celtic Rock Christmas is happening this Thursday at Vellum Fermentation. The show begins at 7 that evening. We're going to have more information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
And still to come on the show, games that aren't just fun, they can help us cope, connect, and celebrate together. Discover which family-friendly and locally designed games are worth unwrapping this year. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're looking for gifts that actually bring people together or you just need a little stress relief, games are the answer.
From family classics to new local creations, there's something for everyone. Dr. Jessica Hammer is here to show us how to play smarter, laugh harder, and make every game night count. Of course, we have this huge display. I know you love all of this, but tell us about the Center for Transformational Play. What kind of work do you do there?
Yeah, you got it. We're a center at Carnegie Mellon University that studies how games change people's lives. And that is something that happens in all kinds of ways. So my daughter taught herself yourself to read by playing Minecraft. We were very surprised. We didn't do that on purpose. On the other hand, you have games that help people get to know each other better and build connections, whether between strangers or helping people who already know each other feel connected in new ways.
I got it. And, you know, for so many of us, including myself, I grew up playing games.
Yeah, that's right.
But in your opinion, what makes a good game?
Well, there isn't just one type of good game. And when I teach about game design, that's one of the most important things I teach people, that you can have games that are about fellowship or being silly together that might be great to play with your family. You've got games that can scale up to get to know strangers at a party. But actually, one of the games we brought today is called Lumberjills, and that's a game that's about getting to know yourself better. It's based on a little-known piece of history where you've got women during World War II going to the Scottish Highlands and signing up not to be lumberjacks, but
to be
lumberjills.
And this one has a local connection?
Yes, so the designer, Mo Turkington, lives in Canada, but she's an affiliate game designer at the Center for Transformational Play.
Very
we
neat.
work with game designers from all over the world to help them make games that change lives.
Okay, and so we're going to play one of these games, correct?
We are going to play one of these games. So let me show you what we're going to play today. This is a game called Buffalo, and it's perfect for parties because it can scale up and down for however many people you want to play. So I'm going to ask you to pick a yellow card.
And again, this has a local tie as well?
Local tie. My colleague Jeff Kaufman at the Center for Transformational Play was part of the original design team, and he also studied how this game changes people's minds. And if you want to pick a blue card.
Blue card here.
All right, we're going to turn both of the cards over, and we're going to see if we can figure out a celebrity who fits both. So we have a fashionable football player.
Oh, gosh. Well, I would say football players. Well, they're all fashionable because they're all showing up in their new cool gears. They're getting on the planes, but
who's the CBS
Travis
anchor?
Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Nate
All right.
Burleson.
Okay.
Yes, very fashionable.
All right, so whoever said that first would keep those cards, and we can draw another pair of cards.
All right,
So here we go. We have
bald
Superhero. Bald superhero.
Well, that one's tough.
Yeah.
Do you know any bald
I
superheroes?
feel like Lex Luthor, but he's a
That's great.
super villain. Super villain, though. But he's in superhero comics.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good.
Okay. I'll
Good
take the
job.
cards. I'll
Okay.
take
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you would get them.
That's right.
Okay.
And that's how you decide who wins, whoever's got the most cards at the end. But you can also just play it for fun
And then,
not bother counting.
That's so much fun.
There's one more that, again, also has this local tie. Tell
That's
us about
right.
What is it called?
So this is
Dino?
Dino. It is an incredible game to play with your family. It's an all-ages game about cute dinosaurs rescuing their eggs from an earthquake. And if you can see, he's got these beautiful pieces. The eggs actually fit onto the dinosaurs' backs as they're carrying them to safety. And so younger players tend to get really emotionally attached to the eggs, but there's enough strategy to make it fun for adults as well. And this is from local game designer Sabrina Selba of Ludoliminal Games. I discovered this morning that her game Diatoms, which we have right here, was named to NPR's Games of the Year.
Oh,
this
love
one right
that.
here.
So many wonderful local creators here. I'm just curious, really quickly, what is your favorite classic game? I would pick Monopoly right away.
Oh, Monopoly. I love games where you get to be creative. So for me, it's charades. If I'm going to play a classic game with my family.
That's what you're doing.
What about you?
We play solitaire. I have a running tally, and I know that that's not but we have a running tally going back, 10 years.
Competitive solitaire.
Yeah.
Very
I love
competitive.
that.
Not solitaire. What is it called? Sequence. Not solitaire. Sequence.
Oh,
Makes
got it.
more
Makes more
sense.
sense.
More sense.
All right.
Sequence.
But you know, we all have
worry about me.
games
It's a
that
long
make
day.
us feel connected to the people we love, and that's why I do what I do. It's about being with family, being with friends, and making new friends through games.
So much fun. Thank you so much. This has been great. You can find out where you can purchase the list of games we mentioned today. Head over to our website for more information, and we'll be right back.
Foot in my mouth with the solitaire
I know, it's okay.
sequence
It's
thing.
okay.
S's.
So much fun. I love learning about all the different games.
Well, thanks for being with us for Talk Pittsburgh. We're also streaming on CBS News Pittsburgh tonight at 9. KDK TV News at 4 starts now.